Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This is going to be for Z Nation, episode 9, Die Zombie Die Again. So yeah, before I begin on the review though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those who want to check it out, and haven't checked it out yet, go check it out, then come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up, so for those that have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that I never gave you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So yeah, basically in this episode you see Addie and her boyfriend Matt, and they stop at this place right by a creek, like a small river, and then they continue on to what seems to be like this abandoned factory type of situation, or an abandoned construction site. And they're basically basically Addie says that they really don't know each other, they're just survivors, and that's the only reason they're in the relationship. So they try to learn stuff about each other, I guess. So they try to learn stuff about each other, and then they both go to sleep. And then basically have this Inception bullshit going on. So basically think of it as Z Nation and Inception combined. Yeah. And then at the end of the episode you find out that they weren't even by this factory, they were always at the creek. They both fell asleep at the creek. It's just really weird. Basically it's like in this episode they tried to develop Matt, who is the boyfriend, but the way they developed him, first off, it wasn't well done. The way they developed him wasn't well done because of all the Inception bullshit. And second of all, the whole dream theoretically was through the eyes of Addie. So the way they personified Matt was how Addie wished that Matt would behave. So you really don't know how Matt's true behavior is. So I don't really like the way they developed Matt in the episode. It just felt weird, forced, and overall the plot as a whole was weird as well. Inception with Z Nation really doesn't make sense. It's like the dream within a dream within a dream, then take out the dream, and then go back in the dream, then dream about that within the dream, and then come back out like 3 times over, then continue dreaming on, and then repeat the dream, and then come back out, and then dream again, and then come back out, dream again, kill the zombie, because they had to kill like this one zombie who just wouldn't die. So which is mostly Matt. So Matt tried to kill the zombie like 5 times over. So he like dream, repeat, dream, die, repeat, dream, die, repeat, dream, die, repeat. Basically, I didn't even realize I had this shirt. Like, live, die, repeat. This is basically the Edge of Tomorrow. It's like live, die, repeat. Live, die, repeat. It's basically like Inception, Groundhog Day, and Edge of Tomorrow combined with Z Nation, and it did not make. It was just terrible for this episode. This episode was terrible. It was just weird. Yeah, this episode was weird. Most of the episodes in the show are fun. They're you don't have to take them seriously, but they're fun. They're goofy. But this one was just ridiculous. This one was just ridiculous all the way. I mean, just really did not make sense. It's really confusing, and I really do not feel like watching it all over again because I still do not like the character of Matt. Mostly because the way they developed him wasn't good. Because because first off, they didn't really develop him, considering the fact that they developed him through the dream of someone else, and that's how that person wants to see this character as. Basically, Addie wants to see Matt as her knight in shining armor, with kind of also being somewhat of a douche at times. But in reality, they didn't really develop him. In reality, it's just the way someone sees another person. It's weird. So yeah, I really didn't like this episode. Writing and story-wise, it was just weird, bad. The acting, well, the acting's pretty decent. It's it's goofy, so whatever. But overall, it's just confusing, really weird. Just weird. Yeah, the whole. I mean, I barely understand Inception. I mean, I've watched it a couple of times, and I understand it, but I understand it, but Inception makes more sense. than whatever the fuck they did in this episode. So yeah, just weird. And then same thing with Edge of Tomorrow. This Edge of Tomorrow made more sense than that Groundhog Day. I've actually never seen Groundhog Day, to be completely honest, but from what I've seen, from the few scenes I've seen, it's actually better. So yeah, it's just weird. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this a 3 out of 5. I mean 3 out of 10. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna change my scale. 3 out of 10. You know, from 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10. It's just weird, bad, just straight out bad. Not even cheesy bad or so bad it's good cheese. It's just straight out bad and confusing and so fuck. I will say they did do something new by not bringing in a new group of survivors. Kind of. I mean or maybe they did. I honestly have no idea. I really don't have time to think because the group of survivors they brought was within the dreams, so I don't know if you're gonna count that in. And even after that, they did gender bender on the survivors, so I don't forget what I just said. They did bring a group of survivors. Fuck it, whatever. 3 out of 10. What? Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hopefully the next episode will be better than this. So yeah, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. I review Z Nation, Walking Dead, Gotham, Arrow, Flash, Scorpion, and Grace Point, and Constantine. I'm gonna catch up on Constantine right now, so definitely do stay tuned for that. Besides that, comment down below your thoughts on this episode. What were your thoughts on it? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Besides that, like the videos on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.